What?
That?
We wanted to do a late one, George. What is it?
I don't know. Oh, wait, I do. This is it. Hi, welcome to Wyvern Watch.
What an intro.
What?
Play the theme song. Welcome to Wyvern Watch.
That was terrible.
Hour 31. Realm of Fantasy. Damn it. Alright, Adelhard. We join you, relaxing and preparing to spend the night up in the lounge, where you've left your buffoons as friends, or of friends, excuse me, down in the latrine, a floor beneath you.
God, I don't understand why they thought it would be a good idea to sleep in the latrine. At least I'm comfortable here on this nice silk couch.
Cut to bathroom. I don't know why we decided to sleep in this latrine. Adelhard's probably sleeping on a nice silk couch.
Ugh, it's not very comfy in here, innit?
But I don't want to be wrong. Oh, wait, I don't want to be wrong.
It's my idea. I'm not.
Yeah, but I agreed to it, so I guess it's a we're having a doo-doo night.
My back kind of hurts. Honestly. I'm not fine with being wrong. He's fine.
So, is this in the middle of the night, or are you guys settling down? Or have you slept
I think we just lay down for about 2 minutes.
and realized, oh,
Yeah.
this is not fun.
This isn't comfortable at all.
Yeah, maybe we should make our way up to the lounge.
Yes. It's not as smelly either.
All right. And we start heading out. Cut to Adelhard back at the lounge. Us already sound asleep, probably.
Alright.
I'm so glad that this place doesn't smell like shit. I sure hope nobody comes and changes that.
Man, they're really fucking stupid to sleep in shit.
Alright, Adelhard, the door opens and you're overcome with a strong scent as Ayler and Zoodle
around in it.
He kind of did.
Lie down.
Open the door.
It's like that one scene from SpongeBob where he walks in after eating the sundae and he's like,
Or it's like one of the when the scene is a painting, a real detail painting. It's just us standing in the doorway, like backlit by the hallway lights.
just hyper realistic.
Yeah.
Zoodle and Ayler, you see a mound shrouded in darkness, curled up on a lounge chair.
Adelhard.
Oh God, what does that smell?
It's you.
It must be you.
Must be you. I don't smell anything.
Nope. Whoever smelled it dealt it.
Seems
I just came up with that.
Alright. But there are adequate seating arrangements for everyone, and if this is where you choose to sleep, you may find Solstice in a chair.
I think I'm going to go and sleep over on this one.
I think I'll find some solace in this chair.
I want to sleep in the one closest to Adelhard.
It's cold. Must be around the winter solstice. Sorry, George. Don't hurt me again.
One of the candy canes to throw you. Buy them on budget. Alright. Is there any way you would like to sleep? Are you doing watches or everyone just snoozing?
I was just planning on snoozing.
Yeah, I'm snoozing. It's vacation. It's vacation.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on vacation.
Been like
Alright.
4 or 5 hours, no fights, just luxuries.
Alright, guys.
We deserved a break from
You
serious
deserve a break.
dungeon crawling.
In that case, you sleep the night away.
Mac, are you gonna memorize any?
Oh, spells.
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
I always love it when a time skip is immediately followed by die rolling.
It is helpful. Lets me know what happens. Oh. Alright. Well, you can figure out you have your spells?
No, not yet. Tomorrow might be a big day, so I'm gonna need my magic missile.
Okay.
Probably detect magic.
Spider climb.
Okay.
Who knows?
Who knows? You guys can't metagame. What the hell?
What?
Because my character, since it's only
know.
been about 3 hours, would remember, hey, I heard need to check the magic thing.
So those are my 3 level 1 spells. I guess I get 2 level 2 spells now. Ride the Wind. That might be fun.
Whee!
And Alter Self. I guess is that like Change Self?
What's the difference between those two?
You can look it up.
Is Alter Self just a better Change Self?
It might be. I honestly have no idea.
Well, pick it anyway.
All right.
Wait. Yeah.
All right. So who's waking up? Who's the early riser? I'm going to say Zoodle probably to manage his spells.
Yeah.
All right, Zoodle. You blink awake as the first beams of sunlight filter through the bookshelves and slats of wood and rise you from your slumber. You look around, wiping the sleep from your eyes, and see your companions, Ayler and Adelhard, curled up, slumbering peacefully. Ayler seems to have inched closer to Adelhard throughout the night, even though they're on separate couches. And you see the other side of the lounge is you recognize, I believe you were there for them, so you recognize Philander. And I believe Philander was speaking to Newt when you first saw him, correct?
In the library?
And yeah,
No.
he was speaking to
Philander was speaking to Albin.
Albin. Yes, that's right. Okay, so that's right. So you see Philander again speaking to Albin in a corner of the lounge, and Albin has a new funny hat on.
That's good.
Albin in his funny hats.
Alternates
like
funny
it.
hat.
He does. Yes.
Alright.
He probably had one for each day of the trip.
It might be smart.
Maybe each hour. Each hour of the trip.
We've only seen him for 2 hours and he has 2 hats.
Yeah.
It's confirmed.
How do we know?
Disprove my theory.
Unless somebody's waking me up, I feel like I could sleep another 2 hours.
Okay.
Albin changes hats every hour. Changed my mind.
All right. So,
I'm
Drew,
probably gonna wake up pretty early with the sunlight.
I imagine. All right. Zoodle, you see Adelhard start to blink awake, and you two are soon sitting across from each other in the lounge, having a murmured conversation, and Ayler is continuing to slumber. Both of you guys get a point of healing if you need it.
I don't think anybody's taken any damage.
I don't know if you guys were down. Zoodle, you're at 14.
Yep.
Ayler, you're at 22.
Hey.
And Adelhard Mystery, you're at 21.
Oh yeah, I am.
Excellent.
Nice.
Nicety. Are there any actions those awake would like to take?
I was gonna, stand up, kind of brush myself off, kind of nudge Ayler awake and just motion outside, just so we just leave.
Oof,
I don't want to even bother having any encounter with Albin or Philander about
Okay.
how we were slept in the lounge.
Ooh, that was a comfortable sleep.
I'm just gonna be like, oh, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, I see this exchange take place, and I'm like, all right.
I'm still like trying to rub the sleep away from my eyes.
Okay.
Like yawning.
In that case, you all three are conscious once more, and you have full reign of the ship. If you recall, the festivities that you were seeking to partake in will not be until the evening, and in the meantime, nothing much is going on.
Can we do like a montage of like Ayler trying to overcome his fear of heights?
All right.
Like we're all like holding hands, like looking down.
I believe I can fly.
By heart.
What montage song would be best? Imagine Ayler struggling to hold on to handrails and keep on like legs shaking like Jello. Adelhard and Zoodle Mac pulling him up, being like, "Come on, come on!" And he's like, "Ooh," and like falling up down his butt and going and just crossing his arms and huffing.
Man, podcasts are great for visual comedy.
That's what I'm telling the visual comedy, man.
Oh, hey, so
I'm like Mark Twain. I'm painting a picture with my words, showing them, not telling them.
I figured it out. Alter Self is an alteration spell which actually changes your body physically.
Permanently, or
Until the spell ends.
then
But Change Self is just an illusion.
so just alter self's harder to detect.
Just change
And
yourself to
also-
level 1.
You can feel it.
It's not just.
I don't think it's painful.
Well, no, I'm saying other people can feel it.
Yeah, like if you were to touch someone with Change Self,
Yeah,
Right.
But if it was an
So
illusion.
So if you want to specifically like fool somebody physically
Mm-hmm.
with who you are. Anyway, so, it's
Should-
like, so are we gonna go to the captain or wherever he's? You guys remember where he's supposed to be? We all do. We just heard it.
Yesterday.
Yeah, just last night.
I think you're not really doing your oh lord.
Oh look. Yeah, we just remember like last night.
There
yeah.
you go.
Okay. It's a nut. Oh, babushka.
What?
This is
I don't think that's a Yiddish word.
babushka. No, that's Russian.
That's Russian.
Very
Yeah.
Russian.
It's close enough.
Yakta bakta is a Yiddish
Yakta
word.
bakta, boy.
Yakta bakta.
Hoi manoi.
Steam.
Yakta bakta, hoi manoi. Cliff Blazinski.
Kick Butowski.
But that was.
Oh God, no.
So, oh Lord. We're gonna go check where the captain is.
Well, he's not gonna be around until tonight.
Can we say that we wasted like
Oh.
2 hours trying to get me to overcome my fears?
Yeah, sure. No, I was
Yeah.
gonna see if there's nothing that anybody seeks to do during the day, then we can
Okay. Spend 2 hours helping him with helping Ayler work towards his fear of heights. Spend another 2 hours practicing our dance routine in the hallway.
nice.
Let's see. That's
Can we
4 hours.
roll
What,
for choreography check?
yeah,
Yeah.
choreography check to see if we make any progress.
All right, if we all roll the same number, we do it perfectly.
Okay.
All right.
Should we not be rolling?
4,
8.
17.
Oh,
You're off.
Damn it.
You're off tempo.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've never really danced in my life. I'm
don't worry.
not much of a dancer.
Don't worry. We'll get it down eventually. And when we do,
Watch out.
all right. How many dance experience points do we get from that? To level our dancing
You
skill.
did it poorly, I feel, right?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
no more than
I-
200.
I mean,
200.
I was saying it was a dex check.
I think. Oh, you were doing a dex check. I thought we were trying. Oh.
I don't
You
know.
still
Well, I passed my dex
I
check.
passed the dex check.
But anyway, so I'm gonna start keeping track of our dance experience because this is going to be like an end game kind of a
Yeah.
long.
I don't know how to
What
break this
song
to
are
you.
we doing this to?
I don't know how to break this to you, but Adelhard does have classical dance training.
Dang, he's leagues ahead.
He knows how to do
Okay, so that'll give us like a 500 XP boost to our group. Well, no, because the thing is, once the
I
group.
think this is
But
really
he's not
all-
teaching.
Well, I think he would teach if we were practicing. If he would tell us what he knows.
I mean,
I'm
if you
just-
guys, maybe if you guys would ask, but I don't think he would take the initiative to teach.
But how would I know that you have classical dancing training?
I think you don't know. It's just a fact that exists.
So, do we get any boost from his experience as a classically trained dancer?
If you dedicate your hours to him strictly teaching you, then you guys would gain experience and he wouldn't. But if you just are practicing,
I was thinking just doing a team experience for simplicity's sake, like be like elite beat agents, just one unit, you know.
well, then no, you get no bonus experience.
Well, it's not experience. It's dance experience. Once
I know.
we level up our dancing
I
level,
understand.
it won't affect combat or rolls or anything.
I understand. But I'm still gonna hard ass you on this.
So you want individual dance levels?
I mean, I still dance like a newborn.
Why would we ever dance separately, George?
Jacob has already, pardon me, Adelhard has already advanced his dance level far past either of you.
All right, well, you guys are gonna have to keep track of your dance experience too. Sorry, I didn't want to make this a hindrance on you two guys. I wanted to keep.
It's okay.
But-
Adelhard's already a level 10 dancer.
I wanted to be a fun little side thing, but sorry guys. Let's get anal about it. Write down your dance experience.
I want to trade in my inspiration points for 5 levels of dance.
5
You gotta rip it in
levels
half.
of dance. How much experience is one level of dance, George?
It's exponential.
That doesn't answer.
Well,
Question.
are you looking for level 1 is 500.
Up to 500, and then after you get to 500, it's.
And
Or
then
you use
to
level.
get to level 2,
It's a
cumulatively it is 1200.
Okay.
And then to get to level 3, it's cumulative 2500. And then to get to level 4, it's cumulatively 4000. And then to get to level 5, it's cumulatively 7000.
So,
So
right now-
what's Adelhard at?
Well, he's level 10, so his cumulative dance experience is 52,000.
I'm a level 5 dancer.
All right. Thank you.
So you're telling me we got for 2 hours of dancing practice. You get 2/5 of the way to level 1 in an exponentially increasing level system.
Yes.
George,
Because
don't design a JRPG.
because you were not being taught by anyone. If Jacob were to teach, if a professional dancer were to teach you,
I don't believe that that the characters Ayla and Adelhard with sufficient dance knowledge would watch me stumble over my own 2 left feet
Well, no, I
and
mean,
not help me in any way at all.
Ayla isn't like trained. He just learns really well.
Yeah. Ayler caught on.
Learns really well from who?
himself.
Just watching.
From himself.
Just watching.
Yeah.
Just from watching.
I'm very much a kinesthetic.
If we're
environment.
trying to coordinate as a team, I'm louder, so I'm more right. If we try and coordinate as a team dancing, and one of them has classical dancing knowledge, are you telling me that he would not fucking teach me how to dance? Are you telling me I would just fucking trip over and try and whip and nay and floss and actually punch myself in the nuts trying to floss, and he would say nothing as I watch him just fucking killing it, doing the perfect waltz, doing everything.
Were you doing
You think
waltz?
I'm gonna watch?
Were you doing
Classically trained. I don't know what he's doing because I'm not trained. But you're telling me he would be
No.
doing. I would watch him do it, and I would fail, and I'd watch him
Hey.
succeed, and neither of us would look at each other and say we should exchange knowledge.
Y'all weren't you weren't waltzing.
That's the least important part of everything I've said.
No, it is. If you guys were doing a waltz, perhaps Adelhard would try to imbue some of his knowledge onto you guys. However, he is bringing in innate dancing characteristics and knowledge that he would have from years and years. You do not learn. He knows technique. If you were trying to just teach him how to do a waltz, that would be step by step. But rather, he has picked up subtle and unteachable things from years and years of dancing.
He said classically trained.
Yes, and there are.
How do you think classical training works? Do you think you just watch the instructor do
You
dances?
You can read music notes, but not know how to play a piece beautifully. There are things that you have to do to it to make it beautiful, and he knows those things. Those cannot be taught.
Classical music training does not just teach you how to fucking read music. That's like the first day of fucking classical music training. Classical music training involves every fucking detail down to the playing of the notes on the piano and actual dexterity
But
with the hands.
he was not teaching you that.
Why would he not?
I don't know, Adelhard. Why wouldn't you?
Because I would just kind of assume that he already knew it.
Why?
Let's just say that I got further, like, in the memorization of the dance than you did.
I don't care that you did better. I think we should both do better because we have someone who knows better.
He's already 5 levels ahead of you. Because he spent his inspiration point on dancing.
George, do you even care?
I do. And that's why I'm being such a hard ass.
What do you care about, George?
I care about an accurate representation of dancing skill.
I'll see you guys next week.
Okay. Whatever. I didn't. They just fucking watched me fail. It didn't help.
Watch me.
You didn't
Watch me.
fail. You just didn't do as well.
You learn.
But I could do better, and you watched me with the potential to do better.
However,
and you did nothing.
Adelhard would wait for you to ask.
If Adelhard thinks he's
while
doing
you
a
were
service by doing that,
while you guys
he's
were
fucking
practicing your coordinated dancing, Constant did walk by and compliment all of you.
Constant?
well, I guess that's a new name.
You guys didn't meet
Who's Constant?
Oh, you did not.
Is her last name Beeching?
Negative. All right, pardon me. You didn't hear that name. Rather, the old.
Oh no, Constant Inchcombe. Okay.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
The little gnome.
The Gnomish banker.
So you gotta say last name. You gotta say full names because I don't know.
Excuse me. Yeah. Constant Inchcombe complimented your dancing as he was heading over to the casino.
Constant.
Thank you very much. We're working very hard.
Yep. Oh, I tripped.
I can tell. Some of you are very experienced.
Sounds
Thank
like
you.
Yoda.
Some of you very experienced. You are.
Gnome, I am.
Gnome.
You have been.
Ooh. Tripping over your feet. Some of you are. Some teaching you could use.
Oh, I suppose, yes. Why did you ask me?
Oh, is he talking about me?
I assume so.
No one in
What?
particular I am speaking of. Rather, a teacher goes a long way. A long way to go.
Well, I don't know. I don't know anything, any formal things about dancing, so I couldn't teach these guys.
Tell I could.
I feel I was getting the hang of it quite well.
Yeah, you're doing very well.
Thank you.
What are your names? What are they?
What are your names? What are they? Tell me now. Oh, I'm Ayler. Very nice to
He
meet
talked
you.
in my not Bilderberg voice, so I can't lie as M. Bilderberg.
I would like to shake his gnomish hand.
He reaches out his tiny calloused hand and shakes yours.
I'm Adelhard Misery.
A pleasure it is.
I'm Zoodle Mac.
Very peculiar.
Not even really.
I'm sorry. He does not say that. I agree. I agree.
All right.
What does he say? Then
Pleasure. Anyway, constant income
All right.
goes on his way. Everyone gains 500 dance experience.
Ah, sweet. On top of my.
So I'm level 1. I'm level 1 dancer now, right?
Yes, you are.
I was at 52,000.
Mm-hmm. And did I say what level 5 was worth? 47, I think?
I think it was.
I'm not
37.
as good as him. No way. I'll
No,
probably...
4,700.
I think it was actually just 47 and no 100. Actually. No. Probably something like that.
So 47, then you can add 500 to that.
4,700 plus 500.
Correct.
So 5,200.
Yep.
What are you at?
52,000
Oh, okay.
And 500.
and 500.
All right.
My flight has been undone this whole time.
Oh, you took that down on purpose in the wing house, didn't you? Make a little extra room, you know.
Oh, yeah. Guess what restaurant we went to this time, fellas? I'll give you a hint.
This one's for the
It's-
boys.
It's for the boys. It's Wing House, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It
baby.
was Jacob's idea.
It was Jacob's idea.
Technically, because
No, because Hooters was closed.
yeah, Hooters was closed,
It was-
and George was not aware that Wing House was a similar establishment that I had to teach him.
I think the most surprising part of all of this is learning that B-Dubs is a respectable location.
In
More
the
respect.
wings sphere, the wingosphere.
The Wingus. That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
The day you guys have squandered away your day, it seems you're alarmed at how quickly all the daylight goes after dancing and eating and drinking away on Dornell Gallybanders, self-sustaining, sky circumventing stratosphere sphere. It is like a castle in the sky. Please tell me why.
Song.
What happens next?
Well,
Suppose there's going to be some festivities.
I believe so. You guys acknowledge it is approaching festivity hour.
Ooh. Guys, it's approaching festivity hour.
Oh, indeed, you're right. It is getting quite dark out.
Why did you say it like that?
Well, should I have called it party hour? Happy hour?
Ooh, I like the sound of happy hour. Sounds fun.
Alliteration is nice.
Happy hour.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
I don't think it
Happy
works
hour.
like that.
I guess it's technically an alliteration because
Ayler wouldn't know.
both H's, but you don't pronounce.
What's alliteration?
It's when it
Sweet.
starts with the same letter. The words.
Happy hour.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because he wants it to sound.
Happy
Because alliteration.
hour.
Because the kind of alliteration doesn't sound nice if it doesn't actually. If it's just
You guys
Letters
are
belong.
discussing the phonetics in the middle of one of the passageways when you see a puff of smoke turn a corner, and following it is Newt. Newt Lurcock.
Oh.
Newt Lurcock.
I'm going to keep discussing phonetics.
Oh,
and not-
hello, friends. Zoodle, Ayler, and Adelhard, was it, right?
Indeed.
Yes.
I
No,
don't think.
no.
No, I don't think it is, sir. I think it's Dylan Bilderberg. You should
Pardon me.
Take some notes, George, on who thinks I'm Dylan Bilderberg. And
Honestly,
who
I
thinks
kind of have to. Let's do that real quick. So,
Who knows of Dylan Bilderberg?
Who knows? I'm gonna put a big old B next to the people if they know of a Bilderberg.
Inchcombs are Zoodle. Okay,
Tell me who knows who thinks you're a Bilderberg.
Let's see. I believe Newt Lurcock,
Wait, hold up. All right, so Lucar. Okay,
Albin, and Philander.
I think I broke my pencil when I stabbed it into the blue phone. All right, so Albin, Philander.
Yeah. And I don't know if the Beachings?
The Beachings. Negative, because you met them after you gave up the beach disguise.
Okay, so then the Beachings know I think I'm Zoodle. So it's just Newt, Lurcock, Alvin, and Philander who all think I'm Bilderberg.
Newt, Philander, and Albin?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the Inchcomb, the Inchcombs will know. They just kind of.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
kind of or they
The
saw you.
only, and the one of them just talked to us, and I introduced myself as Zoodle, so now he knows I'm Zoodle.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right. Alright, so pardon me. Newt Lurka, hello. Let's see. Ayler, Adelhard, he points you guys down the line. Bilderberg, correct?
Yes, it is.
Pleasure seeing all three of you once more, especially you, Bilderberg. How goes the business?
Upon hearing him speak like that, Adelhard's face kind of scrunches up.
Make sure to make it real noticeable.
I'm
too.
checking if it was. Newt is fortunately a puff of cigar smoke separates you two directly or precisely when your face scrunches in disgust.
He like blows it in our face.
How's the business going? It's been a day,
It's,
and I've been on a ship.
well, a lot can happen in a day, Bilderberg.
I wouldn't hear of it. I am on a ship.
Oh, you don't have any connection with the mainland?
George, don't invent electricity for the sake of fucking me over.
Electricity? I've never heard of it.
I'm not
I have
talking-
this stone of magic that allows me to communicate with my comrades.
That's just a common thing now. Walkie-talkie Rockies, everybody has them.
No, but you would expect somebody of the fucking elite class on a fucking airship to have something.
To-
Do you know what Newt does? Have you inquired? Have you asked about Newt's life?
No,
How
'cause
does
I don't
Newt
want to
feel?
talk to Newt. Okay,
Speaking with Dude makes me
So-
anxious.
This whole fucking hour is bad, man. This has been a bad night.
why is it a bad night?
I think we got all.
I think you have a bad attitude.
We lost
need
our
another-
mojo wing house. Splurged too hard.
Splooged
We
too
got
hard.
onion rings. That's where it all went wrong.
I don't think anything
We
went
didn't-
wrong.
We didn't get the double onion ring order.
I think everybody forgot how the last 30 hours went.
There
I don't
were
think
more.
anything.
There were more, man. This is so bad. I hate this.
What?
This is so bad.
Like what specifically?
This hour.
This
What's
is the
bad
end
about
of
this hour
Wyvern
that's
Watch.
different?
It's not. I don't.
Are you just stabbing things?
Where you see,
I have nothing
stop
else.
taking out pens and stabbing into the wall, George.
I don't have anything else to stab.
No, George. George, half of this hour's quality is determined entirely on our attitude about it. If we are confident and happy and having a good time, then it will be reflected in our content, George. What is that? What is this thing you're holding up?
Nothing.
You're doing a motion at me.
No.
For the audience at home, George is doing a motion at me.
I just did this.
What is that?
Nothing.
It looks
Then
like
what-
he's pretending to hold
Why
the
would
ball.
you? Why would you do that when I'm just talking at you?
What am I to do with my hands?
Hello,
Nothing. Why would you do anything with your hands?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of Wyvern Watch.
Welcome to the final hour.
We're witnessing the death of a star.
Witnessing the death of a fucking red dwarf.
I really like how much
was
of
never
this
bright in the
episode-
first place.
I really like how much of this episode is just Mac and George
Yeah,
screaming
just
at each
screaming.
other.
That's our new thing. We scream at each other.
Yeah. What if this is the most viewed episode somehow? George, you got to stop interrupting the podcast to say it's bad. You can do that afterwards.
We gotta take
Right
that.
now, I'm talking to Newt Lurcock.
Lurcock.
And I was saying, it's been like 5. It's not been that long. Nothing's really news really happened.
That's right. Okay. Fair enough. I'll be seeing you. You guys are attending the festivities tonight.
Of
course.
Yes.
Where is that again? I've forgotten.
Well, originally it was going to be in the lounge, but I think Gallibander himself has requested it be moved up to the
Observation.
This observation deck. That's right. Yes. So I'll be seeing you guys there. I'm headed there shortly. I need to grab something from my stateroom. Where are you headed?
I think we'll be heading right there.
Well, I'll see you all there very soon.
All right.
Goodbye.
And the short man turns and waddles off down the stairs to his room.
Badass. Fuck Newt Lurcock. I'm sick of that bastard.
Is it just me, or every time we talk to that man, I just get terrible anxiety?
He seems very nice to me.
I don't think he's onto us.
All right.
Why would he be?
Exactly.
Your disguise is perfect.
I changed my voice. That's my disguise.
You guys head up the single flight of stairs to get up onto the observation deck.
And now we have a reason for that montage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of the heights thing.
I'm not really scared anymore.
Ayler,
I'm mostly
It's-
over it. I'm a
you're
little bit
over it.
hesitant, but
You just don't have to look. Just don't look down. That's
exactly.
it. You're at the don't look down stage.
All right, but you guys see approaching the observation deck from the south side. You see that there's a crowd that's formed around the north side, where the focus of their attention is being obscured by the balloon currently.
Well, let us walk around there. It seems like everybody's over on the north side.
Yeah, let's go.
Everybody is not an understatement, as all the friends that you have met so far on this wonderful airship.
Are you gonna list them all right now?
I'm sorry?
Are you gonna list them all right now? Because I can't.
You see Nat Hazard standing off by himself and checking, writing something in a palm book. You see Levi speaking
Hold
with...
on.
I'm sorry?
Levi?
Levi Porter.
Rewind. Don't say Levi.
You don't know Levi Porter?
Oh, Levi. Peg leg. Oh.
Levi
You didn't know his name was Porter.
Well, that's his last name.
Sorry.
Sorry. All right.
Wipes ass with books. That's the note I took for them.
What'd you do?
Wipes ass with books. That's what I
That's right.
Levi.
All right. You see Levi Porter in a corner. Not a corner. I'm sorry. It's a It's an elliptical observation deck, so no corners to be found. But you see him discussing something with Philander. Do you know his last name?
Nope. Just Flanders.
I'll stick with first names. You see him discussing something with Philander, who is discussing something with Audrey. That's a name you know?
His last name Beeching?
Negative.
Then no.
Last name Champ.
No.
No. What the?
No.
We've never met Audrey Champ.
Sounds like a champ though.
Interesting. All right. You see the Beechings
Alright.
by themselves, not really talking to each other. Vincent's got his arms crossed. You can notice his coin purse looks a little bit lighter today. Let's see here. Did I mention? Yes, I messaged. Have I messaged the inchcombs yet?
No. What's Constant and Alethea doing?
Alethea, they're speaking with Rosamund Beeching, the one who is neglecting her husband, or the other way around.
Vincent.
So
Oh,
let's see.
very
Levi's there, Constance there, Alethea is there, Vincent and Rosamund.
Alethea.
And then you see Albin there. He's got on a different hat. This one looks very fancy.
Confirmed. by the hour.
And you can see a spot next to Albin where you can only presume should stand Newt.
Dun-dun. Oh, he's going to his stateroom.
How cute is Audrey?
Audrey is very cute. She's a young human female.
I'm elf. She won't like me.
But it seems like everyone has come and they're dressed to the nines. Everyone in silken robes and fancy, fluffy uniforms.
And like scraggly guys in leather armor.
And
And
some
the stolen
straggly
robe.
guys in leather armor and a dirty robe walk up to the crowd and say,
I'm not
Good
gonna.
evening.
I want to stand behind.
I'm not going to
Adelhard.
introduce
Yeah, I'm
myself.
not gonna.
that was a trap. That was a vocal trap. But Adelhard says good evening to the crowd.
Everybody stops and looks like that picture of all the girls at the party looking at the camera.
Bing bing wahoo. Nat Hazard looks up and sees you, Adelhard. It's like, how did Levi sound?
He said
Hello? Hello?
Wait,
All you misery.
Nat Hazard or Levi? Nat Hazard was a pirate. We made him a
Yeah,
pirate.
okay, Nat Hazard.
No, Levi was the peg leg.
Levi was the pirate.
Oh, Levi, yeah, that makes
Levi
sense.
was the pirate. Nat
No.
Hazard was the mechanic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he sounded kind of
Oh.
like a mixture of Scottish, Irish, that
Oh,
dialect.
okay.
No, that's...
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
That's me.
That's you.
Arr.
No,
Say
that's,
R.
That's Levi.
Wait, who's Nat Hazard?
Nat Hazard is the mechanic.
The mechanic, we went down and we were all like, hey, sir.
Or the
But-
H-Chromes.
But who's on first?
Alright. Go on, sorry.
I don't actually think Nat Hazard would recognize you And instead of actually a warm welcome, he looks kind of disgusted, recognizing your face from the slit in his door.
Is his eyes?
That's
just
right.
like-
There's a banded box of slightly dark gray soot around where his door should open. His little eye peeker.
or like just tan.
Yeah.
Tan. Just a tan.
I thought
box
you were
around
gonna
his
say
eyes.
that he has like glasses that are actually like just a metal box that he just slides open.
He never left the door.
Yeah.
He was just standing there.
But so be it. You guys are just gonna loiter in the crowd for a moment.
Well, I mean, we don't see. Oh, yeah, Dornell's not here, so.
Everyone roll perception checks.
Everyone's looking at you and crinkling their noses.
What is perception?
Ooh.
Wisdom?
I think so. Did I do wisdom for that?
Or is it
Yeah, it's wisdom.
I got it.
10? I got it.
Does rolling the number of my ability score matter?
Yeah, we give it to that.
Okay.
All right.
Barely.
So you guys do notice that some people, especially the Inchcombs and Audrey, are all giving you guys kind of side glances like, ugh, dirty boys. And you see kind of a dark cloud on the horizon. But as
Like
soon as...
metaphorically
Do I make-
or like literally.
Do I make eye contact with Audrey?
Would you like to attempt it?
I mean, if she's looking at us.
She kind of gives you backward glances, but...
Sure,
One of your
I'll-
eyes makes contact with her stink eye.
Yeah, you can catch her gaze.
I blush and turn away.
I command blood to my cheek.
And as soon as the blood is rushing to color your cheeks...
I'm very pale. The blood rushes quickly.
You hear the clap of a cannon, though none is visible, and in a puff of smoke, Dorinel Gallibander in a fine suit, which again, to you, medieval folk, to your fantasy life, would be completely unheard of. So this is a strange garment he's wearing, but he sees himself on stage and announces himself to everyone and gives thanks. Remind me how Dorinel sounded. Hello! Yeah, right that?
Sure.
It's kind of like infomercially.
Hello! I am Dorinel Gallibander, the fine and privileged captain of this here airship. How is everybody tonight? Woo!
Yeah. We're the only three.
Hey. 3 strong claps come out of the crowd. He gives a bow, another, and he's like, Thank you. I am so pleased to have all of you here tonight and of the past few days of our journey. I'm sure it's been a memorable one, am I right?
Yeah.
The same 3 voices above the crowd.
Alhard isn't saying anything, by the
The
way.
same 2 voices above the crowd.
Levi's also clapping.
Yeah.
But he goes on to kind of describe a little bit about the ship. He gives some statistics about the ship, and he gives like a slight, not a sob story, but a dramatic reading of his life and how he came to become the pilot of his own flying airship. All the while, this cloud on the horizon is approaching, or rather, the airship is approaching to the cloud. What's up?
Can we get the clip notes on that life story?
On the live story, well, yes, Dorinel Gallibander, an innocent boy of merely 5 years of age, when his parents were taken from him by an orcish attack. Not an attack of aggression, but rather an attack of passion. A simple tavern brawl over a dancer resulted in both of his parents being murdered on the same night. He refuses to go into detail about that.
He's Bruce Wayne.
From there, he lived on the streets for a few years before finding refuge in a blacksmith's smithy. Initially just hiding behind stacks of wood, piles of armor, and sleeping where he could. And
Eating coal that rolls out from under.
yeah, he makes a slight joke about metal armors not being the most warming of blankets in the nighttime or in the wintertime.
I
And
would
that,
slept next to the furnace.
that gives a slight chuckle from the crowd.
That's what I mumbled to like Ayla. I said, I would have slept near the furnace. That was probably warmer than the armor.
You guys are very good at choosing where to sleep.
But then he describes
Oh.
the blacksmith who in dramatic turn of events or in a turning point of his life discovers him trying to sneak a few coals away from the hearth to warm his little boy hands, who stops him, picks him up the collar, and looks into his eyes and sees something of hope. He describes this blacksmith by the name of Thurdan.
Okay.
Has that name been said before?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Third Dan?
Thurdan, a wizard turned blacksmith who described contraptions of complete folly, things that at the time Doranel thought would be completely infeasible, and absolutely ridiculous. And he, over the next 30 years of his apprenticeship as Thurdan's blacksmith, as his squire boy, he grew to resent Thurdan and his wizardry half. He loved him for the blacksmith he was, but hated him for the wizard he once was, and vowed to never use magic in anything he did. However, the ideas that Thurdan instilled in him of these magical machines kind of pushed him into the direction of heading off, the beaten path. Most blacksmiths stick to nails and common metalworking, but he wanted to make something finer. He wanted to design something never seen before. And his first large-scale project, after making a few small little trinkets and then being financed by a kingdom, was this airship designed to link these two grand cities together. And then he describes a few days later, you guys all of you fine folk have boarded my dream here, and we make some of our few maiden voyages. And he kind of wipes away a tear, a crocodile tear.
We'll have to roll a charisma check to see if I know it's a crocodile tear.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me if you succeed or fail by what.
Oh, I got it exactly.
Okay.
Something like, I don't.
No.
I got it by 6.
Okay.
I passed by 11.
All right, so you guys understand it, because he also did a charisma check, and
Oh,
he
okay.
succeeded by more than 0.
Okay.
So that's how it works, man. That's how charisma checks.
Like the screen there, dude.
Pull my screen there, the DM screen. Wee wee wee. But you guys can kind of tell he's hamming it up here. But then he starts to explain the festivities that he has. He has some examples of some of his contraptions to showcase.
Wins the lottery.
Oh, I see you there.
You idiot.
You there. What's your name?
Fucking idiot.
Dylan Bilderberg.
Oh, you bitch.
Bilderberg. Why?
Indeed.
What'd you come up here for a second, Dylan Bilderberg?
I'd like to shittily walk.
All right.
Okay, so half the audience is like,
Ayler, you come up on the stage, and Dora now claps a hand around your shoulder. Bilderberg! Now tell me, Bilderberg, how did you find this airship? You do see let's say, Zoodle and Adelhard, you kind of hear a murmur kind of grow through the crowd.
Will you see
Wait, that's not
a
Bilderberg.
grand wizard use
Bilderberg's over
a
there.
magical amplifier
No, Bilderberg's not over there. That's not Bilderberg. He told me his name was Zoodle.
who transported me through
What the hell is
books
Zoodle?
left and
Zoodle.
right.
that's Joodle. It's like, that's Bilderberg. He's the coolest guy I ever met. That's Joodle. He's the coolest guy I ever met.
You see,
Adelhard's having a mental breakdown.
Adelhard's like panicking.
And I was
looking to the balcony
transported
to see if he can jump off.
to this ship to where I
Zoodle
reside.
and Adelhard, you hear from between you, that's not Bilderberg. And then everyone kind of turns towards Newt, and you guys kind of see him beneath you. And Levi says, Levi was a pirate? Yeah. Aye! How do you, Adelhard? Fine seeing you again.
Yes.
He knows you as Adelhard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He never lied.
I kind of did,
But he always got caught too. Every time he lied.
Who else? Who did you lie to tell that you were the Beechings?
Well, I was also
He did
wearing the Beeching's clothes.
But he did to Albin and Philander. He did lie, but then it was like I was like, oh, it's just a joke. Just a joke. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Now,
they know.
let's keep this momentum going.
Yeah. But they all look at you, and then Dorinel turns to you. That's right. You know, or excuse me, he wouldn't be the man to stutter. That's right. I personally review everyone who comes aboard this ship, and let's see, you there. He claps you again on your shoulder, and you two. I don't recognize either. How about you guys come up on stage? I'm sure.
Mr. Darnell, I can prove unequivocally that your airship has a magic component within it. I wanted to talk to you.
You up on the stage.
Wanted to talk to you privately, but you have forced.
As you guys are discussing, the dark cloud on the horizon grows actually alarmingly close, and as your discussion and your accusation grows to a climax, the dark cloud engulfs the airship in pitch black.
So we can't see anything. I'm not moving on a balcony.
You can't see
in the
anything,
dark.
no. In the dark, the din of all voices come, or the din of all voices. Everyone's yelling, kind of confused, and you, all three of you, through the darkness, kind of see a piercing, bright light that comes to a point and then swipes down.
Is
And
the light silent?
well, you don't hear a swoosh,
Oh no!
and you hear a scream. Ah! And it's cut short. What were you wanted to say, Zoodle?
I'm just gonna keep pointing because I'm frozen in like
In
fear / confusion because I don't know what's going on. But I don't want to move because it's dark.
okay.
So I'm still gonna point, but I'm
now-
gonna stop
now-
talking.
Adelhard is now holding his halberd, not like out in front of him in case somebody tries to like walk in.
Yeah.
But kind of like up.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my finger kind of in my pocket like when you have a gun, you're gonna mug somebody, but for
Yeah.
magic missile.
All right. Again, you see two more flashes of light, like lightning, that connect down in a swoop, and you can follow the path of this illuminated blade through the darkness. And those two seem to cut through this darkness of cloud like a knife cuts through silk. And the darkness seems to fall like ribbons to the ground and filter through these slats in the wood, and you're left standing among the crowd again. It's bright as day, and Zoodle, you are pointing to the stage where the body of Dorinel lies in two.
Good.
Oh fuck! He got Darth Maul.
Ayler,
Yeah, quite
you are standing on the stage. The hand of Dorinel kind of slumps off of you as the weight is no longer supported by his lower half, and he lies askew on the stage.
I don't want him to die thinking that about and angry about magic, man.
Okay, I succeed in my constitution check, so I don't throw up everywhere, but I am visibly repulsed by
Okay.
I have very weak constitution.
Yeah, you need to. You're right next to him.
I'm also going
I
to.
passed by
I
4.
passed my constitution by 4. So my constitution is 8.
Wow.
And I'm pointing. I'm going like, oh my god.
Yeah, I think in this situation, the shock is overriding the knowledge.
I
There's
just want to yell. I like
there's
blood curdling scream.
there's a brief moment of silence, a breath, before Ayler screams very loud,
Like a woman.
like, oh,
Like-
like a woman. Everything
Stock woman blood curdling
devolves into
scream.
chaos as the crowd immediately disintegrates, and most
Not
people
literally.
no,
No.
not literally.
Dissipates.
Dissipates. Yeah, we'll see.
They got
Everyone finishes.
They got Thanos.
Levi runs up to the stage.
Oh, it feels so good.
Yeah, I
Dorinel
guess I'm
Gallivander.
gonna move over to the stage as well.
Okay. Any
I'm
other
gonna
actions?
follow because I'm just gonna kind of shakily kind of follow. Like
I'll grab your arm like.
I dramatically pointed at a man and he split in half.
All right. Ayler is still on the stage, and he's soon joined by Levi, who's sobbing on his knees next to his friend. Zoodle and Adelhard, you come up soon behind him. My friend, no, they did, no.
What am I fighting for?
What am I fighting for? Dorinel, who could have done this to you?
I'm so sorry.
The lights silent.
Get on. He looks at you, Bilderberg.
The lights silence.
Which Bilderberg?
Yeah, he looks at you, Your name is Zoodle. You've never introduced yourself to Levi?
Yeah.
All right. You. What did you do?
This,
What did you do to him?
This was the work of the light silence. That's what Jewel sounds like. He tries to be cool. This is the work of the light
He
silence.
stands up and kind of grasps your loose robe and collar. And what be that?
They're searching for Hodskey's pages.
And what be that? He throws you like he
Sir,
tosses
Levi,
you.
Levi, the page I was asking you about before.
He kind of holds his head, and his mind is swimming as he starts to recall the last few days, which have been mostly distracted, messed up by booze and women. Oh, I recall something, but why? Why would they kill my friend
I don't know.
for me, page? What?
I'm so sorry.
He's again dropped to his knee and sobbing. The remainder of the observation deck has been cleared out, and it is simply the four of you. I guess 5. Excuse me. He would count each one, and it's both of you. Whatever. Standing alone on the stage. The wind can be heard whistling steadily as it always is, and it seems peaceful, like the first day you ever walked onto the observation deck. No, men would not work.
No, I said cure light wounds.
A scab appears on the left side of his stump leg.
Are
Stump
you
waist.
for a reference? So this was an elliptical observation deck. You guys came from the south here, and then you went to the north, where the stage was right in front of the north staircase that led up to the pilot's room.
Okay.
For a point of reference. At the moment, nothing currently is happening. Levi is panicking. He's starting to mumble to himself about the piloting the ship itself.
He's a co-pilot. He can do it. Well, he's not. He isn't. Nat Hazard's co-captain.
So, Nat,
Is
I would
Nat
hazard a
Hazard
guess that
with
Nat,
us?
No, Nat dipped.
Okay.
Can I see him running up the steps or
Nobody went towards the steps. Everyone retreated towards the south.
there are steps up.
Correct.
Our steps?
Okay, so we just didn't see it before. Or it was at the door, the entrance way to it now revealed because the door know how to use it, or that's
Yeah.
the way up to the cactus quarters that we didn't know how to get to, right?
Yeah, you guys never went to the north side of the observation deck,
Oh,
and the staircase is kind of built into or disguised into the balloon a bit.
okay, so
It is a little difficult.
basically, if we went over there, we wouldn't have seen it. That's what you're telling me.
unless we were specific.
Yeah, unless you detailed, I will look for the way to get to the top of the balloon.
Okay, that's excusable for us.
As in we didn't find it. Because we wasted all that time just running around like, where do we go?
You guys didn't go to the observation deck.
Jacob did.
I did. I've been all around.
That's true. All right, but yeah, it is kind of obscured. It's like behind a corner.
Okay.
Not behind
well,
a corner, but
whatever.
I digress.
Short pause.
Yeah, I mean we're at 55.
Oh yeah,
Well, I mean it's gonna be cut down to 30.
Ugh.
no, well, we always overestimate it. It'll be cut down by 5 minutes.
There was a lot of hoopla. I'm gonna stop the recording now. Goodbye, everybody. Please listen to the next hour. Please.
Please.